everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Vinyasa Flow class with Jayne, Alignment Flow. Namaste. Let's start by getting ready on our mats. I hope you have a mat ready, maybe a couple blocks, a yoga strap, and let's get started. So I'm going to start the class by sitting down. We're going to sit down on our mat, get comfortable, and if you have some blocks, maybe you want to put some blocks underneath each leg. And just sit up nice and tall, really straighten up through the spine. Lift up, rolling the shoulders forward, back, relaxing through the neck. And then lift up through the back of the head like somebody's just pulling you up through the top of the head. Really straight and tall. Put your hands on your kneecaps, either palm up or palm down. Let's close our eyes and breathe here for about a minute. I like to start my classes with just some simple breath work, becoming aware of the breath, just becoming more in tune with what's going on inside of the body versus outside of the body. So as you close your eyes, your other senses will take over. The sense of taste, touch, smell, and hearing. Those of you that use Ujjayi breath, this is a perfect time to use that skill. Just breathe in through the nose and allow the back of the throat to vibrate a little bit, like you're fogging a mirror with your mouth closed. A little bit more relaxed after just that short amount of time. You can put those minutes into any time during your day. Spend 60 seconds just closing your eyes and breathing. Now on our next exhale, slowly lower the chin towards the chest, stretching through the back of the neck. And then lift the chin back up, take a breath in, exhaling, tilting the right ear towards that right shoulder, just stretching through the side of the neck. You don't want too much here. Necks are very sensitive. And back up, let's go the other way. Again, really slow. And back up again, take a breath in. Exhaling, chin towards the chest again, allowing gravity to pull that head down just a little bit. Now we're going to roll that chin around the face of an imaginary clock. Let's go clockwise first. So go from 6 to 9, and then roll up to 12, across to 3, and down to 6. And the other way, so 6 to 3, and up, and over, and down. Now we're going to lift our chin past 12 o'clock, so really opening the throat. Take your fingers and pushing the chin towards the ceiling. And relax. Feels good. I'm going to take these blocks out, put them at the front of my mat. I'm going to put my hands on my shins and just hang back here. Just hanging. This is my little cat, Mia. She's just a young one. We don't know how old she is, probably about 10 months old. And then rock forward. Look up, shoulders come back. And then roll back, exhale back. And then inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more breath in. And back to your center. Now just roll that head around. put your right hand down on your mat, lift your left arm up, and just do a little side stretch. And let's change sides. Now take your left hand to your right knee, turn to your right. And the other way. And back to your center. Hands in prayer position at heart level. Namaste. Again, I'm so honored to be your teacher tonight. Flow class with Jayne. Let's stand on up. I'm going to look down at my feet to start. We want to start with our posture. So I'm going to stand up, really straightening up through the legs. I look down, my ankles, my feet are straight like skis attached to the ankles, knees, hips. Really lift up. Lift the waist above the hips, ribs above the waist, shoulders come up and down, extending the fingertips down and lifting through the crown point of the head. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me and how straight I can get. So I'm going to lift up. Again, the shoulders come back just a little bit because I really want the spine to be as straight as possible and lifting up through the top of the head. Now close your eyes and start to feel your balance between the left and the right sides of the body. When we're working on alignment, this is where it starts, right here. We have to make sure our bodies are aligned up and equal on the left and the right, and we all have a dominant side and a recessive side. So in yoga, you want to try to get more of a balance in the body. Don't be asymmetric, be symmetric. And release. Hands in prayer position again. Let's add some sweeps in. Palms up. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now drop the knees with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more just like that. Breathe up. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe up. Big breath in. Lift up. And start to extend left and right, really reaching through those fingertips. Feels good. I'm going to take those arms down and I'm going to go into a dangle pose here and just start to let the upper body hang down and forward. Now, if you have blood pressure issues, eye issues, or if you're pregnant, you want to allow the head and the heart. Watch the position here. Don't let the head come too far down. But if not, you can start to let the upper body really hang down and forward. You can bend the knees, they can be soft. And just let the body start to hang, hang, hang for our dangle pose tonight. And I'm going to lift the head first and roll up, prevent dizziness by breathing up. Go back to those extensions. Make them higher this time, make them stronger. Really pushing through the fingertips, and as you push through that same heel. So the whole side body is extending all the way down to the heel. And then both arms come up, grab your left with your right, breathe up, and then gently pull across to your right, just letting the weight of that hand just kind of hang there. So I'm not pulling on that arm, I'm just letting it hang. And then back up. Let's do the other side. I lift up, and then I gently let my arm come across. Don't want to ask for too much right now. And then back up. Now we're going to draw an imaginary circle on the ceiling. Start to roll through that lower back. Spinal flexibility here. Let's go the other way. We go to the right, we go to the left. Again, it's all about alignment and balance in yoga. Let's go the other way. And one more time, the other side. And find your way back to the center. Interlace the fingers, lock the elbows. We're going to push straight up, breathe up, and then exhale. Just twist, simple twist to the right. Not a lot. And back, let's breathe up. Simple twist to the other way. And back, here we go, breathe up. Now this time I'm gonna arc back, not a lot, just enough. shoulders. Should feel good. Put your hands on your hips. Take your feet apart a little ways and let's start rolling those hips around. Start to move the lower back, the whole pelvis starts to move. Hope you guys are all doing great today. It was a beautiful day here in Cypress, Texas. Let's go the other way with those hips. It's just beautiful. We don't get very many beautiful days like today. It was gorgeous. So I went out to the golf course. Let's go the other way. So the driving range is open now. So I was able to hit a couple baskets of balls and it was really good, but I can feel that in my back from all that swinging. Let's go the other way again. Keep switching directions. Make sure each side is equal. Now I'm going to take my legs out on my mat, and if your mat's like this, you just turn your body sideways. Let's take the feet out a little bit, toes come out at 45 degrees. I'm going to get nice and tall here, and then just sink down like an elevator all the way down, sitting in your pelvis like you're sitting down into your body, getting really deep here. Bring the shoulders up, the elbows up at shoulder level, pull back on those elbows, sit, 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 close your eyes. Extra credit, lift those heels up off the mat, balance on your toes. And then drop the heels down. Let's put the left arm on the left leg, right hand, right hip. Again, simple twist. I want to introduce twist slowly into that lower back. Let's go the other way. And then come down onto your mat, lengthwise of your mat. If you want, you can put a block here if you need some extra support. You don't have to have the block. And I'm going to bring my feet out pretty far apart with the toes pointing straight forward and start to shift my weight left and right. Working on that hip structure. And again, I want everything equal, left and right sides. So if I go to one side deep, I go to the other side deep. Start to explore my mat. Walk a little bit to the right, walk a little bit to the left. Now you can walk to one side and you can kind of sit back and lift your opposing toe. Or you can go the other way. In fact, you should go the other way. And another really good stretch is to go to one side, take the same hand, and go around that foot. Put the hand on the mat, and I'm actually putting weight on that upper arm. And I'm lifting the opposing toe. It's a very good deep stretch. And I'm going to change sides. Do the same thing over here. Kind of put weight, I actually have weight bearing. And I'm going to take my hands down and walk to the front of my mat. I have my blocks with me. You don't have to have blocks. It does make it easier. You get a little deeper stretch. I'm going to go up on my left toes and really come down into my runner's lunge. I have two cats up here. And the little one who's 8 months old is batting the head of the one who's almost 18. He's not going for it. Let's go back here. So if you hear a little cat scruffle, that's what that is. Now you can do these stretches with the left knee down as well. You don't have to have the leg up. But if you want a little extra. And then let's come on down again for number 2. Stretching, stretching right here through that hip flexor. And then back again. Ask for a little more this time. Really pull back on the right hip and see if you can even get your face down towards your knee or your shin. And for the last one, let's come down and forward. And I'm going to come up onto that bent right knee for a high lunge. I'm going to sit down into that lunge, making sure my body is straight. Builds a little bit of strength too. Now let's drop that left knee and walk your hands back here and really, really hover the chest over the thigh. Now we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to take the left foot forward. Start with my lunge. This is your basic work. I teach this sequence at the beginning of almost all my classes because it's so important. Let's come back. It doesn't take very long, just a few minutes. And come down and forward again. Add a little more. And then back again. Add a little more. And finally, number 3, come on down, put those hands up on that bent left knee. Nice and tall and straight. I'm going to drop that right knee down. Go back for that deep left hamstring stretch. Now let's take both feet forward. Hook opposite thumbs, opposite elbows again. And let's go into another dangle pose here. And then slowly lift up. Head comes up first. Big breath up, lift up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Feels so good. All right, I'm going to turn and face my Amsterdam mural. You guys, like, my daughter painted this in our game room, so that's my yoga studio now. She did this when she was 14. She's 27 now, so that was a while ago. So let's stand up. You're going to look at my back. Put my arms out and find the balance on the left side of the body. Now we're going to switch sides. Find the balance on the right side. Now we're going to do that again, each side. Left side. Right side. See if you can get that leg up a little higher. It's a little harder. Right side, get the leg up a little higher. Switch sides again. Switch. Each time, get that leg a little higher, a little more challenging. Switch. Woo! And switch. This is your best one. Come on, get that leg up. And last time on the other side. And down. Hope you felt that, the hip adductor, those muscles right in here. That's really good for the hips and the glutes. All right, let's come to the front of our mats. It's also good for your balance to do that work. Just in our minds. A lot of balance is in our heads. And it's really good to have the symmetry of the body. Here we go, hands in prayer position at heart level. Sweep up. And let's exhale all the way down to your mat. Bend your knees. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to slide them up the shins. I'm going to look up. I'm going to hang here for a few seconds to just breathe. I drop the belly down. There should be a little curve in your back here. So you want to arch the body downward. The spine is curving downward. You're looking up, and you should feel this like a lot in the back of the legs into the seat. And let's slide those hands on down again. And just hang out for a dangle. And let's slide on up again. Flat back, look up. And down again. And up again, lift up, breathe up. Exhale down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now put your hands on your mat and walk those feet back and get into your plank asana, plank pose tonight. Starting with here, now make sure the body is straight in a line. Strong as you can. Now we're going to drop the knees down, lift your toes. Let's do some 8-point drop push-ups tonight. Yeah, that's so much fun. Oh, don't say no. All right. So the knees are up, or the toes are up. And I've got my hands here. They're widely spaced. And I'm going to put my chest right here, but I'm not going to touch the mat. So I'm going to let my elbows come out, and I'm going to arch the back. The back goes way down. Dropping that chest, and then pushing back up. And arching as I come up. So it's almost like cat-cow push-ups. So I exhale as I go down, and I inhale as I lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do one more. Exhaling and inhaling. Now drop those toes down. Now we're actually going to let the chest drop on the mat now, but the same general motion. Here we go. Exhaling down, drop the chest and the chin, and slide up the back. And you're flat. Let's take those hands, hover them right by the armpits, and lift the upper body up. And down. Rest your back. Now we're going to do baby cobra. Hands by the armpits, lift up, but just to the point, find your belly button. Find that belly button, know where that is, and make sure it's touching the mat. It's touching the mat, then hold still and lift your arms. And down. Now this time, I'm going to go into full cobra. Hands are by the armpits. And I'm going to push up very slowly, focusing on the curvature of the lower back. Cobra's not about straightening your arms and shrugging your shoulders. It's about arching through the back and opening the front body. So lift, opening the chest, and then lift the chin. Peel on down nice and slow, so that back can recover. Then we're going to go into our downward dog. Let's walk our dog a little bit tonight. Kind of getting into our stretch. We're still kind of warming up the body here, just making sure we're ready for a little bit more challenge. But we should be pretty good. So let's work on our hamstrings tonight. So I'm going to lift my right leg up. Now, I'm going to try to get that toe up there, and I get the left heel down as far as I can go. Really drop the left heel. Let's switch legs. So take the right foot down, lift the left leg up, drop the right heel. And switch legs again. Right leg up, left heel down. Switch legs, make sure each side is equal. Left and right, make sure they're as high as they each are. The weight feels the same. And switch legs, keep going, keep going. And switch legs. And down. Let's walk our feet back up and breathe up. Big breath up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now, we're going to do that slide up. Look up, breathe up. Exhale down. Walk back into your plank. Let's do our 8-point drop here. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Now this time we're going to go into our dog, but we're going to lift our legs and then twist. So I'm going to lift my right leg up, bend the right knee, and twist, opening the hip to the right. And switch legs. And switch legs. Now if your wrists start to bother you, you can come down on your forearms on this. Oh, my hip just popped. That's what you want. One more time, each side. Let's walk those feet up. Big breath up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe up. Exhaling down. Now we're going to do that slide up. Look up, lift up. Exhaling down. Walk back into your plank. Let's do our flow. So knees, chest, chin. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, right leg up. I'm going to bend the right knee. So I'm going to rock forward and touch the back of the right knee against the right elbow. And then kick back out. Now you can do this on your knee too. You can bring it up and back, up, back. Or you can do this standing. Now rock forward, touch, and back. Touch, and back. Let's do a few more here. And switch sides. Breathe with this. We inhale forward and we exhale back. Let's do 5 more on each leg. So here we go, lift up, breathe in, breathe out. Two more. Last one. Last time here, let's do the other leg. Breathe in. Two more. Last one. Walk those feet up and breathe up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, here we go. Breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale, slide up. Exhale down, back into your plank. Do your flow through. So exhaling down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dog. Now my right leg comes up. And I bend the right knee. This time I'm going to rock forward and bring the right leg under the body. There's all this room here. And land it beautifully through those hands. Left comes to match. I bow the head. And I breathe up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot. Inhale into your plank. And flow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg. Bring it way up. Bend the left knee. Rock forward. Bring the left leg under the body and through. Right comes up to match. Bow. Breathe up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot. Inhale. Hold your breath. Flow. Right leg. Left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot. Inhale. Right toe. Breathe out. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. That should get you pumping. Maybe you need to turn the fans on. That's what we do at the studio, right? Everyone's, why the fans aren't on? I hope your fan is on in your room. So I'm sweating just a little bit, which is perfect. You want the body nice and warm after doing flow work like that. Let's keep going. Breathe up. Exhale down. Inhale, look up. Exhale down, right foot, go into your plankasana. Now we're gonna flow. Exhale, inhale, exhale down. Now I'm gonna take my left knee and put it down right in the middle of the mat. Line it up with that left toe. With my left hand, everything's gonna line up here. I'm gonna turn that right foot so I'm stable there in the back and just lift my right arm up. Then you take that right arm and start extending it. We want to make sure the body's in as straight of a line as we can get it. Really extending through the right side body. So right in here is really reaching and extending. And back into your downward facing dog. Let's take our right leg up. Left to match. Bow down. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. So now we're doing the left side. Inhale. Exhaling. Lift up. Exhale down. Left foot back first. Into your plank. Do your flow. Now my right knee comes down. Line it up with the right hand. Turn the foot. Get your balance here. Find your balance. Find this nice straight line, as straight as you can get, and lift up. We're going to do full Vasisthasana next. So if you want to just practice this and start to take this across. And come back into your plank. Do your flow. So exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Walk the feet up. Breathe up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Inhale, slide up, look up. Exhaling down, right foot back, then the left. Do your flow. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Now left leg down again. Left hand. Open to your right. Now let's go into full Vinyasa. So I'm going to take that left leg under the right. Really lift up. And if I wish, take that right arm across. And down. Let's do our flow after that. So exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale dog. If any of you want to do chaturanga to up dog, you're welcome to do that tonight. Let's take the other knee down. We find our balance, find that alignment. Take that leg underneath for your full Vinyasa. And if you wish, you can take that across. And down. Do your flow, guys. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Let's drop our knees down. Walk your knees apart, kiss your toes together. Let's give those arms a break for child's pose. This is a good time for a water break. You want to take a little towel, maybe put a towel on your mat. Just take a few seconds here for a nice child's pose. Now child's pose, when you're in the middle of flow, it's a great time to integrate the breath. Now I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go into a pigeon stretch here. Make sure you've got your strap handy. Now I'm going to bring the right leg forward, walk it underneath the body, kind of drop on down. Now I don't want this leg straight out because that can torque the knee. So I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. If you do have a towel, you can put it under the right hip. That actually helps square up your hips. I'm going to make sure the hips are as level as possible in our pigeon. And let's come on down and enjoy this wonderful hip stretch. Now your body should be nice and warm. Everything should be nice and fluid. The breath is working, the muscles are stretched, so this should feel really good right now. We're gonna hold this for, let's hold it for a good 45 seconds. Your strap. Again, I've got this towel underneath my right hip, so that gets me so my torso can be nice and straight, which is what I want. I want to have this back leg out as far as I can, this hip flexor really open. I'm going to take the strap, bring it behind my back, and have my hands about hip width apart with the palms facing backwards. And then I start to work this, work the pigeon here, rolling the shoulders back. Just rolling, rolling, rolling until I can look up at the ceiling and arch backwards. Now some of you might be able to interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades a little more, and that's okay. And then the next step is to turn and look over this left leg. I can see it, right? I can feel it. So if I can feel it, I should be able to bend it and find it. Bring that left shin towards me, the left foot towards me, and start to work the toe into the crook of that elbow. So I'm going to bring that foot in quite a bit to get that toe in the elbow, and I lift that hand like you're waving, and then take the opposite arm across. This takes a lot of back curvature for mermaid. Let's do that on the other side, pigeon into mermaid. Here we go. And to see the other side of this, I'm going to bring my towel over here. Left leg comes under this time. I'm going to make sure my hips are square. You want to be as equal on both sides as you possibly can. This foot comes out a little bit, not too much. Don't want to torque the knee. And then I'm going to come on down here for 45 seconds. Come on up and find that strap. Just start to square up those hips. I want to have the hips as square as I can. If you need more than just one towel, put 2 towels back there. Because sometimes people need they're hanging way up here. They need something to sit on. Just take the strap behind the back again. Start to arch this body forward, squeeze the shoulder blades, and just look up. Add in that mermaid for those that want to do that. Bend that right leg. Start to see if you can find the right foot. Bring that foot in a little bit more, really giving that quad stretch on the right side, really big quad stretch on the right side. And then I work the toe into the crook of the elbow. Wave. Go back into our child's pose after that one. It's an intense back stretch. I'm going to do clam pose this time. I'm going to bring my knees together, sit back on the heels. Clam pose is a form of child's pose. I take my arms back, drop the head, and allow the shoulders to come on down, stretching out through the upper back. Now we're working on hip alignment here. So let's try something a little harder. We'll take the right foot forward and start to toggle forward and backward. See if you can get really far back. We did this in the warm-up, but let's do it again here. forward and back. Get a little deeper than you did in the beginning of class. You should kind of feel the difference. You should have a lot more flexibility and warmth in your body now. Feel the hips. Feel those hips moving. My left hip keeps popping. I hope you don't hear that on the microphone. It's just crazy today. Getting old, everybody's bodies pop, I swear. All right, now, if you have a block, put the blocks right here. Now, if you don't have the block, you just try to do this without a block. Now, I'm gonna walk the right toe out until I can put that right thigh on the block. Now, if you're not here, if you don't have a block, you just put your hands out here and see if you can do that. If you do have a block, this is where blocks come in handy because now I can straighten up and get my hips square and I can lift the arms up. Try to keep your hips as square as you can. Now, just for fun, I'm gonna take one of those blocks out, see if I can do it with the block, the one block out. Again, I'm gonna keep my hips as square as I can, lifting up. Now, extra credit. This is hard, because I can't keep my hips as square without the block, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep the hips as square as I can, really get down flat on that mat and lift up. Let's switch sides. All right. Just start by warming up here, back and forth. Again, feel the hips. Hanumanasana, splits pose. It's a lot about our hamstrings, but it's also in the hips, because look what the hips have to do to get into splits. It takes a lot of hip work. Hip flexibility, the hip flexor muscle has to work. But you have to have the hips aligned. All right, let's try it on this side. Okay, nice and square. Lift up. Take one out. Those of you who want to just stay with two, just stay there. Keep lifting up. Keep those hips as square as you can. Down. This is my bad side, and I can really feel the difference. I know looking on the film, you might say, well, she can do splits on both sides. This is my bad side. I really can feel the difference. Oh, let's come back into child's pose after that. Let's get our knees, actually put clam pose. Let's put clam pose in here and sit back again. Let's get those hips back together and put our face down. Lay down on my belly. And splits is a good one to show you that you always have a good side and a bad side, a comfortable side and a weird side. And what yoga does is it forces us to make both sides the same. We try, it's hard. Let's lay down on our bellies. Then arms come out. I'm gonna bend the right knee. Reach back and grab that right foot. And everything's going to lift up. So my right shoulder's way back. and down. Let's do the other side. Everything comes up. So you should feel balanced on this pose. Even though one side is extending, the other side is compressing, but there's a balance in this. And down. Now, full dhanurasana. Get those shoulders way back. Reach back and grab the feet. Now, in dhanurasana, you want to use the legs to lift the body. So I'm going to lift the legs, and see the arms just kind of come along with them, and I lift up. Really push through those legs. Let the legs lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulders. And down. Push back up to all fours. We're going to do thread the needle after that one. I'm going to take my left arm and thread it through between the right arm and the right knee, twisting the body to the right, letting my head rest on the mat, and if you want, you can take the right arm behind the back. Let's change sides. Twisting. We're going to do that again. Now normally we only did that once, but let's try doing it twice tonight. See if we get a little deeper into that twist. Let's try it again. Twist to the right. And twist to the left. Back up. Let's lay down on our backs. We have about 5 minutes left. Let's do just a little bit of relaxing stretching here. I'm going to take my strap. I'm going to lasso both of my feet. I'm going to start to pull on those feet, just hinging at the hips so the legs stay straight. The hinge is going to be right here at the hips, starting to pull those feet. So I look up and I see my toes. I roll back down. Roll up. Roll down. Just use the strap. Use the strap. Holding on the strap. Massaging the lower back. You can take those feet all the way up and over. I'm going to roll back down. I love that roll back down because the lumbar actually goes down. You can feel it. So wonderful. I'm going to do that again. That felt really good. Lift up. Now roll down one vertebrae at a time. Ooh, it feels so good. And drop those legs down. Actually, let's keep the right foot up. Just do another twist here. Take the right foot across to your left. Open the right arm. Look to your right. for your Shavasana. Let's extend those legs out. Lay down nice and flat. Make sure the skin in your upper back is smooth. So I'm going to put my hands back here. I'm going to pull that skin to make sure there aren't any wrinkles or bumps. You might want to stick a pillow underneath your neck. That might be really nice just to hold the neck up so we don't have any tension in the back. Nice and straight. Palms are up. Shoulders are allowed to come down. And I'm just going to rest here with my eyes closed. Now as you lay here, start to feel the body, all the responses of your body to the work that you did tonight. Yoga creates a lot of energy in the body. It's one of the things that people dismiss yoga as not burning a lot of calories, so it doesn't help with weight loss, but it energizes the metabolism. It works on the other end of the equation. And especially with the breath, it really moves the body more than I think some people realize. You should feel that right now. Now I'm going to get up and turn off the lights. I want you to lay here just relaxing with your eyes closed. Jack, come on, Jack. Want to do Shavasana with me, Jack? Come here. Each breath, feel the body relaxing more and more into the mat. All the weight, all the tension, all the stress, it all falls out and goes away. And we're going to start to move our fingers and toes, draw the knees up to the chest, rock left and right. And then roll over onto your favorite side, letting the head rest in the crook of the elbow. And then push on up. That's Jack, my cat. He's like 18 years old. All right, let's push on up. Jack, you want to come over and say goodbye to everybody? He does. He says yes. He does want to come over. Yeah, you have to come over here though. This isn't the camera. They can't, he's right out here. He's a sweet old man. All right guys, let's breathe up together. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bow forward. Namaste. Again, my name is Jayne. It's my honor to be your teacher tonight. Take care. Bye. Here, I'll show you a picture of Jack. Oh, Jack. Here, you gotta say hi. This is my old man. Bye, guys.